Welcome back, everybody. How are you guys today? I'm Miss Shine Light 7. Welcome. This is a 21 plus reading. Raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out, so please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, and comments can be left in the comment section below. This is a general plus a collective. It will not resonate with every single one of you. And if it does not resonate, check out some of the other videos in the playlist as well. Before you go, make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit that bell notification so you don't miss the next upload. Hey, 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 how are you guys today? Welcome. I want to say this is the continuation to the few-minute video that I had earlier of the divine spirit energy, of the divine mercy energy. So it cut off. I lost space on my device, so I had to re-clear my energy out. Has like 30 photos and like 16 videos that needed to be deleted so that I could have some space. So I'm coming to you guys with the same messages where we left off. Only thing you may not get is here's your spirit, and here was the spirit messages. I won't reread those, but there was a second one that you guys didn't get to hear because it cut off. So I want to give you the second message because it cut off. Also, I want to let you know I did change the tablecloth background. So I had to sage the table in order to change the energy a little bit, but the energy is still on the table that was there. All I did was add the cloth to the table. All right, because it is coming up to the De La Mortes, the Day of the Dead, the Sugar Skull. I do have the Sugar Skull energy on the table, and I will be pulling that energy as well. This energy will be literal, figurative, metaphorically, and in and out of context, as well as folklore as well. Spirit energy, I'm asking for the divine to come in as well. I'm only getting positive information today as well, with boundaries. We are setting our intentions on our affirmations as well. So I am, I will, I have, I am. Okay, we are manifesting. I manifest money that sticks to me like glue. Okay, it comes in infinite amounts. Okay, large sums of money in infinite amounts. It sticks to me like glue from multi streams of income as well, endless and continuous, with no harm done to anyone as well. So mote it be in the energy. Okay, so let's talk about this spirit message, and then we will move forward. Let us ask, okay, dearest you, let us ask, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday, moment to moment experience? Thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing the magic out there, but it never could be found there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fullness comes from doing joy, being joy, and knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so that you can share it. You must know this, so when the time comes, you will be fully free, and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyous, even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived, jumped into all and love every moment. We all love you like crazy over here. And this is from Spirit and the Energy, okay, you guys? So I'm going to just go quickly through what we have on the table. As well as above and so below is the how and the his and the just and the no and the jest. And I'm going to just show you that. So how and his along with the no and just. We also have that's a lesson I don't need to learn anymore. Under the number 7, under the 7 of cups, of those material gains. That's a lesson I don't need to learn. Um, um, that's a lesson I really don't need to learn anymore. Because when we go after those material things, we learn that, they don't serve us as well as peace and joy, and they just talk to us about it. Don't go looking under the where the magic may be in the world or out there, or what somebody. And the other one talked about looking towards somebody else that has, and you wondering why you don't have what they have and they don't have, and you looking at somebody else's relationship to see why their relationship is happy and it looks happy, but you never know the internal struggles that person may be going through. They might paint the outside of their relationship picture perfect, all the while it is crumbling on the inside. It's what that other one talked about in so many words, paraphrased. Okay, so we also have in our signs and our synchronicities, we also have insecurity under the ladybug. We have a woman that found peace instead of revenge can never be bothered. Under what's illuminated here under the sun, we also, the funny thing is when you don't let people disrespect you, they start calling you difficult, low tolerance, disrespect, and deceit. So that's what happens when the sun illuminates things in your energy, when we are living in our joy and our peace, and our joy and our peace. And then we got the attachment here with the frog in the energy as well. We also have these two lovers here, little love birds here. No response is a response, and it's a powerful one. Remember that, okay? That's a powerful one. Or no response is a response, and it's a powerful one. The hiker is here. Somebody might take a hike. You might have told somebody to take a hike, but they just don't get the message. Okay, to take a hike. Okay, as well as they either see you as a threat, they hate themselves, or they want to be you. Under the number 3, so there might be a copycat, might be a third party in this energy as well. As it could be a family member, it could be a coworker, it could be a lover, a spouse, some significant person that you seek in your love affairs or lover. They don't like you, but they still find the time to watch everything you do. Under the number 6, 6 of cups. It's like nostalgic to them. It's like past memories. It's like, how did she get there? Or how did he get there? We also have under the rabbit's hole with Alice, we have impossible things, working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, and fresh perspectives here. And we will get to this energy in the energy. Okay, we will get to that. So that is what they're talking about when we came in it before it cut off. So yeah, I want to be a queen here with the Cheshire cat here. Starting your serenity, declaring freedom and passing the test. So we passing tests in this energy. The right way is also here with the frog. So under these rabbit holes, we done took some leaps. We done detached from some things. The right way. Number 21 might resonate with you. Number 33 might resonate with you. And number 34 also might resonate with you. With the right way, learning to create what you desire in your energy. Learning to create what you desire under these rabbit holes in this energy. Excuse me. All right. So let's see, guys. I don't know if I need these energies, but what we're going to do is I'm going to just set them between so that we can pour some other messages. And also competition and hooked here. Somebody's hooked, lined, and synced here. Things that are not funny and things that you love to shop for in this energy as well. So somebody might be a shopaholic. Somebody, like I said, we might be manifesting that new dream home, that new car, that new business, we're manifesting. We're in that manifesting energy coming into the equinox of autumn. In a few weeks, we'll be falling back with our time and our energy as well. We came into Scorpio today under the Scorpio energy. We just had that the full moon in Aries on the 20th as well. So yeah, we've been coming right along. A lot of energy is looming around. Still fire prevention month because it's still October. Still breast cancer, getting those exams and checking yourself, and buying the proper fit of brassiere to wear. Okay, sports bras are not bras that shape you, bras that are comfort for you, but really proper fitting bras for yourself, okay, is what they're talking about. Bras that don't dig, bras that don't have you pouring out at the top, having the proper cup sizes, as well as having the right support at your shoulders, especially if you are heavy, you're bustier person, having more support on your straps. Maybe little thin straps might not support, digs into your skin, causes back pain, neck pain, etc. as well. Okay. And that goes for our ladies that have augmentations as well. Okay, because gravity catches a hold of all of that stuff. Okay, booties, breasts, whatever it is, if gravity catches a hold of it, it's gonna sag. Okay, so if you're trying to keep it in the right way, you gotta, it's just like anything else. You gotta put maintenance to it, proper, care, massaging, and wears that go with it. Garments that go under garments. Okay, so let's keep it moving, y'all. I have y'all messages for today. All right, we have the messages for today. They say you were forgetting who you are, but we're gonna still go with I Want to Be Queen. All right, so let's talk about it, you guys. Let's talk about it. I have a lot of energy to get to you. And I want to start it here, beloveds. Have beloved here today under the radical acceptance. Under the radical acceptance here. This is the benefactors. Okay? These are the benefactors. And this is also your inspiration here. With the cat here, we have a mouse, or what is that? Some type of... Then we also have the lost in space at the bottom of the deck, needing direction. So somebody might need a little compassing here in our energy. We have somebody that might be lost in their journey here, or new to the journey. And every day we always get new people to the journey all the time. And we welcome everyone that wherever you are starting from in your journey. If today is your first time watching my channel, welcome to the channel. Hope you become a subscriber to the channel as well. But I try to keep it positive. I do karmic readings as well. I do support, I do mentor, and I do coaching if that's what you need done. Okay, number 2 might resonate with you. The object of affection, right? Radical acceptance. Loving is what? Be careful you are not seduced by false promises or falling prey to your extraordinary abilities to sabotage your dreams or your desires here. Synchronize with the sink into your heart and trust your sense of what is true, and you will know what to do. The true beloved is never false. Every gift pre-offered is valuable. Recognize the many faces of the beloved and welcome them into your heart. You will be so glad you did. Okay. That's under no response is a response. And there might be somebody in your energy that you are not contact with or in no contact with. You might be in separation, but it tells me that this person, you know, and you were lovers at one point or another. Maybe it was a little bit of disrespect, but the other person wanted to find peace and they went off and detached in this energy. Somebody took a hike, meaning they left, you know, they left on a new journey here in the energy. Do not also do not hold back or be afraid, for you will emerge transformed. Surrendering is the key. Allow yourself to be loved. Usher the harsh critics out the door and shut your eyes and ears to the judgment of others who have not been ignited by the divine blaze consuming you. For they will only attempt to douse your fire and leave you choked on it, choking on the smoke. Okay, that's them smoke and mirrors. We don't need that in our life. We've let go of insecurities. Okay, we're letting go of insecurities and we're changing our hurts, our scars, and our wounding into vibrational energy for manifestation of our new desires, maybe a house, that car, that new dream, whatever it is. Economy does not rule where you are in your position. That's just the external, that's just the mundane. That's always going to be. You don't hear those billionaires complaining. You don't hear millionaires complaining. They have plenty. Okay, they have plenty for a rainy day. But those ones that have the lack mindset, that feel like there is not enough, will be the ones that will be searching for some type of stable or stability here. But like I tell you, in this energy, we are calling on positive. Good money comes to you in infinite ways, infinite in multi streams of income, of known and unknown. Okay, it sticks to you like glue with no harm to none. So mote it be. That's our affirmations. Okay, we're inviting it in. The benefactors, you guys, under the number 3, and that might resonate with you. Number 3, as well as number 33, as well as number 3. So an angel number 333 might resonate with you in this energy as well. Okay. So let's talk about the benefactor of the grace and the generosity. Grace and generosity, gifts, support, mentoring. The most beautiful gift the benefactor gives you is the recognition that you are stewarding and sharing abundance on the behalf of the higher source, one that is always working through you. The motive for her generosity to you, as well as yours to others, are intangible. Although you will see the results reflected in the material world, the benefactors remind you that it's in the purity of your desires to share within the need of the reciprocity that paradoxically, your initial generosity is reciprocated tenfold, seemingly without any connection to the original act. Dream sharing and carrying into being, and you will be amazed to see vibrant seeds take root and spread. Do it just because the benefactor will give you her blessings. Okay, that's blessings there for you guys. That's on the mushroom. And you know, Alice had a mushroom when she was talking to the caterpillar on smoking a hookah, sitting on the mushroom. Okay, that lets us know, like, you know, just because, you know, Alice had her wonderland, we are also in our own wonderland, whatever the paradigm in your life is. Okay, the joyful muse. Okay, because somebody in your life is, you're their muse, or meaning they said to us that it was did they tell us that it was, they was jealous of you? Either they see you as a threat, or they hate themselves, or they want to be you. Because like I said, you are somebody else's muse in your energy, or somebody else is your muse in the energy under the joyful muse. Okay, so let's talk about it here, you guys. That's number 33. Inspiration, the gift of playing inner child. The joyful muse is a source of inspiration, a wild and disruptive feminine force that compels you to invite more pleasure and delight into your life, giving yourself permission to be mischievous and find the humor in the tragedies while carefully not being coming frugalist. Okay, the power of the muse will shake up everyone around you and invite you to create beauty and grace out of the pain and tragedies you perceive in an area of your life. The joyful muse often comes at a time when darkness prevails and the future seems dorm. Embrace the gifts. See playful embrace her gifts, being playful without being silly. Invite the child inside of you to come out and play. Come out for a play date, and he or she will help you to return to your imminent innocence, the place of never been there, never done that, even if it is the same routine you wake up to every morning. So somebody wants to play and paint or be the alchemy or the alchemist of your own of your narrative. Here, the woman that found peace instead of revenge can never be bothered. Here, so when you find peace and don't be bothered by somebody else's wrongdoings, because you're going to get, because something is going to prevail for you. Okay, because they was looking at you, either they hated themselves, they don't like you, but they still find the time to watch and the everything that you do. Because you got those stalkers, you know, you got people watching you, your glow up. They watching you manifest and wondering how you able to do it. Because what you can do is you can turn your scars, your pain, your hurt, your woundings, your festering things that wounded you as a child, and turn them into your power. Turn them into your manifestations. And you'll say, and you'll see the works of it. That's what they're basically talking about here under the belief radical acceptance, grace and generosity, because she offers her blessings to you. When you stop blocking your blessings, we always say in those karmic readings, we talk about, you know, blocking our blessings from being with unlike-minded people of ourselves, or vampire energy, where they come and take our energy and steal our ideas, steal our place, and steal our home, and, you know, invade our privacy, etc., etc., etc. Okay, but in this energy, they're talking about, you know, the benefactor is that she offers her gifts to you. Okay? After they took a hike, after you've let go, after you've tried to heal, after you've went down the rabbit hole and returned. And you see it for a new perspective. And if you didn't catch my reading where I talked about the Alice in Wonderland story by Lewis Carroll, it really, the writer was talking about the rabbit being of a device, of a vice in his, you know, I guess you would call it his biography or his autobiography, because he has several other stories as well, down the rabbit hole or something like that. But in the end, it never was about going down the rabbit hole. The rabbit was the white substance or white, you know, substance abuse that they follow. You know, when you follow that rabbit down the rabbit hole, it was referencing going down to the underworld or being in the underworld of the mad folks, because everybody, when they talked in the Alice in Wonderland, when she was talking to the Cheshire Cat, and he said that we're all a little mad here, you know, the Mad Hatter, the Queen, and the, you know, all of the Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and all of those folks were, you know, there because of, you know, being in small places and being too big to be here and being too small to be here. But you drink this potion here, you can fix yourself to the size that you're supposed to be to go through here. And, you know, just different things, following a rabbit down the hole, you know, like we follow so many different masculines that give us false promise, like they talked about in the book under the radical acceptance, that, you know, broken promises don't lead us where we need to go. Sometimes they can lead us astray, you know, and sometimes, you know, following those devices, you know, that don't serve us. Okay, being in competition with other lovers and other people, you know, it could take you on a snail's crawl, you know, through different things, and you feeling like, how could you? Because you feeling like defeated or like you're not the queen of their life. Meaning, I wanted to be queen. Stating your certainty, like you wanted happiness. 2727 might resonate with you, and that might be an angel number for somebody in this energy as well. Okay, that's what they're talking about. Let's keep it pushing. Let's see what the next chapter's looking like. Only the benefactors, the beloved. Sorry, the beloved. Excuse me. Under the beloved, under the radical acceptance. Excuse me. It's clear. Okay, they're talking about the Eight of Wands, and under the benefactor, grace and generosity, they're talking about the Knight of Swords. Under the joyful muse, joyful muse. One more joyful muse. Yep, 2, 3. The joyful noise is 3 things. I'm only going to take one, but we will discuss them, okay? So, Eight of Wands talks about us, you know, wanting more message. I think that's more messages in the energy as well. Talking about more messages. I don't think we have major arcana. Yes, we do. We have major arcana with the Tower here, the 10 of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is going to be that sneaky energy, looks like to me. But let's clear and see 7. 8 of Wands. Let's talk about the 8 of Wands first, and then we'll go forward. Eight of Wands talks about swiftness under this beloved, under the radical acceptance. This talks about the high flying energy, optimism, and joy, the good kind of busy that feels energizing. You're doing what you're meant to do and acting now. Let's lose your arrows and take aim toward what you long for and let fly toward the goal. This is essence for freedom. So this is how you break free here. It's going to be you breaking free, beloved. And 2 and 8 is 10. That's a completion along with a rebirth here as well. And then we're going to talk about the benefactor here under the Knight of Swords here. And we're going to say that will be under the benefactor of grace and generosity. Remember, she offers her gifts here in this energy here. This is the sharp-minded and bold. The Knight of Swords embodies the joy of an intellectually stimulating argument, pronounced, nimble, and keen. Treatise is the art of percussions practiced with mortal ambiguity. Debate me, the knight. This is assertively strives toward a goal without enough consideration for the implications or who it will affect. Is it better to be right or to win? All right, so somebody wanted to win at any cost, okay? And that's why the person detached. That's why there were insecurities. That's why they illuminated with the woman that found peace instead of rage or revenge, because can never be bothered. So the woman that found peace instead of revenge can never be bothered in this energy. And that could be any person that came against you. It could be a family member. It could be a co-worker. It could be a lover, a friend, a hookup, a booty call, a Jezebel, a harlot, or a rebel. Okay, that came against you in the energy, and you didn't find revenge against them. Okay, baby, basically you said took a hike, you took a hike, or they took a hike. Okay, no response was a response. Maybe you confronted somebody here in the energy, and it was a powerful one. Remember that no response is a response. Detached, either they see you as a threat, they hate themselves, or they wanted to be you. Okay, under this energy, under your grace and generosity, because you was lenient. Somebody could have really got hurt messing with somebody here in this energy. Okay, but this person didn't argue back with you. They didn't debate with you. It said debate me here under this energy. And it says that would you rather be right or to win? Okay, so sometimes you might just need to win by walking away and coming back at a later date. Detached, and it says they don't like you, but they still find the time to watch everything you do. Under nostalgic, under the 6, under that hamster's wheel in the energy. 6 of Cups. Okay, 6 of Cups. Okay, that's what they talk about. So now we're going to go to the joyful muse of the inspiration. Why you inspire them? Why are they so much looking at you? Because the Tower. Because their life is falling apart. Their things are not growing like they should. They don't have these same generous grace and generosity as you do with the 10 of Cups, the abundance that's coming your way because of positive outlook on life and being leashed in your life and seeing things in a new perspective. 7 of Swords, not being sneaky like they was, sneaking behind people's back, doing things. But they're going to tell you from the book. I'm going to just tell you what I saw, because of how it came out in their energy. So let's talk with the Tower first. a sudden and a dramatic change. The Tower is the essence of revolution. When the world collides and nothing exists in the same space, one must perish. The duality of either or. The Tower heralds forced decisions and breaking points. The sudden halts or overthrowing of best laid plans. You will need to pick up the pieces because this change will not be subtle or gradual. It's time to start over. Somebody needs to start over here. I told you everything was crumbling for them. That's why they're looking at you while you are having your glow up or your grow up or your level up or leveling up in this energy. Okay, because of your abundance. Okay, you got generosity and you also have grace. They want to argue with you with the Knight of Wands here, Knight of Swords here. They want to come in and be argumentative or wanted to argument, be disrespectful here when they talked about under the third party. Either they see you as a threat, they hate themselves, or they want to be you. But the funny thing is that when people don't, when you don't let people disrespect you, they start calling you difficult, low tolerance, or disrespect or deceit. That's under the sun. That's what they illuminated. But this is your abundance here under the Ten of Cups. That was your happiness. That was your stability. Okay, Ten of Cups. Let's talk about it here, you guys. I like to give it to you like it is, even though I give you the intuitive messages as well. They also want you to know the creator's information as well. Ten of Cups talks about having found love for yourself. You can freely love others. This card represents happy domesticity and emotionally supportive community or family, and the ability to be one's true self in or one surrounding. It also talks about home finally found, arriving in a promised land, peace at last. And this is your final joy spread outward into your surroundings and uplifts them. Okay, this is how you get your abundance. That's your happiness. That's your prosperity. That's your manifestation there, basically, with this here, with your blessings here. You know, because the grace of generosity that she's going to give to you under the benefactor, just for the benefit of the factor is. You know, because somebody might try to come against you with the Seven of Swords here. I'm going to give you that. And then we're going to keep getting more messages. And then I'm going to say I'm going to catch you guys later. All right, under the Seven of Swords, talking about, because we see they don't like you, but they still find the time to watch everything you do. So this is that sneaky energy here. This is fighting for fighting's sake. This is also the essence of trolling, pleasures, and discord, complex strategies of deception and trickery, and the archetype of the trickster. And is the tempting serpent. This is intentionally opaque and hard to understand. This is warns of hiding your true feelings or intentions behind intellectual acrobats using shortcuts or backroom dealings to get what you want. So that's talking behind somebody's back, being manipulative, being cunning, being deceitful, and having your pride and your ego in a situation. And somebody's energy is here because they did that to you, or vice versa, you did that to them. Okay, that's what they're talking about. At the bottom of the deck, we have a masculine's energy. We have the Emperor. So you're masculine. It could have been a feminine in her masculine energy that did this to you. Okay, so it could be an older woman or older man. This is showing an older man here in this energy of the masculine's energy here. So yeah, I want to be queen. Okay, somebody still wants to be queen. Still somebody wants to be in charge. Somebody still might be down that rabbit hole like the Queen of Cups from Alice in Wonderland, you know, with her harsh and sarcastic cutting words. Okay, verdict first, ask questions later. Okay, that's how the queen go. Because, you know, when you lost in space, Okay, that's a space and time. Because so you stuck somewhere, you lost somewhere, you lost on the journey, needing direction. You know what I mean? You're lost in space, you're lost in time. Okay, so let's talk here, you guys, under the impossible things here. Let's talk about there, and then let's see, real quick. I'm gonna pull some more here. Under the Eight of Wands, under this energy here. What is this? What does it talk about under our beloved? Clear. Clear. Beloved. Transformation. And under that Scorpio energy, that brings in the desire to control, destruct, and transformation. Under it, it brings in ambitions and enticing energy, as well as that just wanting to be in charge and control of everything, of what the Scorpios love, to be in control of everything, how it wills. Under the simplicity here, under the simplicity here, under the generosity, it's simply that way. It's just simply easier done that way, when you don't hold revenge against somebody, and you know took the higher road than the low road. Okay. Okay, under the Muse here. This is your gateway. Okay, this is your gateway here. Okay, the unicorn is here. It's going to be a unique way this gateway is going to come about. Under the bottom of the deck, because you worked hard with the diligence here. Diligence and working hard. Your work has paid off. It will pay off in this energy. Now let's get to your Alice message. Let's get to your Alice message. The impossible things. Okay, that's your impossible things that they're telling you that you need to stop and take a look at this, and your energy working through disbeliefs, imaginative leaps, and fresh perspectives. There is no use trying, she said. One can't believe impossible things. I dare say you haven't had much practice, said the Queen. When I was your age, I always did it for half an hour a day. Why? Sometimes I've believed as many as 6 possible things before breakfast. A struggle to accept what seems unlikely. Devote regular time to improving a situation. Becoming better at something you care about, and changing something for the better. Meditate on a miracle and believe in impossible things. Okay, that's what they want to stop and take a look at. That, many things can happen. It can happen. So this was Alice before her transformation with the butterfly. Okay, this is Alice after wanting to be something. 33, 30. No, this is before, and that's after. Excuse me. This is before the transformation, and that's after. Okay? Let's see. I want to be queen. Starting your serenity, declaring freedom, and passing the test. I don't want to be anybody's prisoner. I want to be a queen. So you will, when you've crossed the next brook, said the white knight, raising your status. You are taking charge of your life, making decisions for yourself, and setting rules and boundaries that work for you. declaring your independence, becoming powerful and influential, wanting to embrace your potential. Also, fearing of your power and preference for being told what to do rather than deciding what is best for you. To another's will, seeing power as a corrupting influence, shrinking away from potential, fear of failure, and compromising. Over compromising for something or someone or some person, place, or thing, okay, that you've took as a false hope or a false promise, something that you didn't believe was possible is possible. 4545 might resonate with you. Angel number 4545 in the energy. Okay, that's what they're talking about, you guys. That is what is talked about here. All right, so let's see what's going onward. Onward, forward with this masculine. Onward, forward for yourself. Onward, forward messages. Okay, onward, forward messages. This is the onward deck here. Onward, forward messages. I got 5 and I got 3. Okay, I'm suppressing my emotions because I'm not ready to feel them yet. So somebody in this energy, out of this transformation, is suppressing their energy, but they're going to be changed here. They're going to be changed here. 5 of Wands. They're having conflict, and there's where that competition is in here, under that hooked here. And how could you? How could you call them out? How could you expose who they were? How could you call them out on what they've done to you? And maybe you didn't even call them out. Maybe their own guilty conscience called them out. I'm hiding my true feelings for you because I don't I don't want others to get hurt. So that's why with the third party here under the simplicity is they're hiding their true feelings because they don't want other people to know either they're hurt or to hurt your feelings or somebody else that they're catering to. The gateway. The gateway here. The gateway here. The gateway under all of these different problems that they had about you, the competition, the hike, and the woman that found peace instead of revenge can never be bothered here, along with no response is a response, and it's a powerful one. Remember that, along with the insecurities under the ladybug here. So there might be a insecure karmic here. Our onward here, under the Ten of Cups, under the gateway, under the Seven of Swords, under the trickster, under the... You are worthy of someone more than I can give right now. I feel so lonely without you in my life. Isolated. Okay? Somebody's isolated. Number 4, can't take your offer. Number Ace is they're full of emotions here in this energy. They're full of emotions, full of things they want to say now, but it's almost too late here. I have so many mistakes. I have made so many mistakes in the past, and the biggest one was giving up on us. Somebody gave up on the relationship here. And I know in my heart that meeting you was always meant to be. And this was their they were destined to meet you. But also it was not it was just for a season. It could have been for a few weeks. It was just, you know what I mean? Y'all might have had past life connection where y'all felt so familiar to each other, like y'all had a connection in the past, and it might have been, but at the same time it's calling that, you know, it's now not the season for it. I don't want anyone else to have your heart. Nope, they don't want nobody else to have your heart, but they are seeing somebody right now in the energy. Okay, I never want to watch you struggle. I will go out of my way to make sure you have that you are safe and comfortable. So this person wants to come in and be a savior to you now, but they're half horse and half person, so they really are torn who they are and wearing a mask in this energy as well. So along with them speaking up about their truth here in the energy, so it could be that they want to come back just because things are not working where they were in the energy, but they were very disrespectful. Maybe the other woman was very disrespectful. We can already know that she's jealous of you. They don't like themselves, and they wanted to be you. So that copycat, that, watching you glow up, watching you do your thing, divine feminine, watch you be all that you can be, even though you guys separated here in the energy. Okay, even though. All right, so let's see what's frozen here in the energy, and then I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to catch y'all guys later. And that's going to be on wanting to be a queen here. What's frozen? Why you can't be queen? 50-50. That's a 10. Somebody might get 50-50. 50-50 might mean something to you in the energy. Half and half to me is what it's giving me. 50-50. Half and half. Half and half. They stuck between two different things. Half they want to come back, half they can't. All right, there it is. They said, I'm sorry if I've been super selfish with you. That's all on me. That's the king. That's the masculine. That's that masculine energy that came in the energy. That's that emperor energy coming in. And it might be a reason why it's showing an older gentleman. It might be just because it's old. It's an old nostalgic relationship. It's somebody from your past and the energy. And also, this was also somebody with the teacher in this energy. It was also somebody here to teach you a lesson here in the energy under the number 5. That's also going to be a change. Teachings and lessons, and somebody to teach you to take you through a test. Okay, and they told us that from the beginning. And here it is also talking about the hanged man. So that person is definitely hung up in their mind about some things about you and their relationship, but also secrets keep them away from you at this present time, because that is their insecurities with the secrets here. Secrets are here in the King of Wands because of the different sexual things that they've been doing with others in the energy. Half man, half beast, and they've been a real animal when it comes to other lovers. I needed time alone to heal my wounds and figure out my life. So the reason why he went off to another woman, he needed to chill and hang out and, feel, vulnerable, so he could get attention from other, that narcissist energy, supply, service, and sex from other people with trauma bonding, love bombing another, gray rocking you, and serving something else, discard, and, just lack of empathy. How did the teacher? That was to teach you a lesson here. I regret letting others come between us here. So they do regret letting others come between y'all, but also with the 5 of Cups here, it's also that they're still crying. Oh, even though this third party situation may have, caused them some type of heartbreak or some type of, of emotions about some things, because they told us from the beginning the competition is such. But there is still 2 cups standing in this energy. That they regret letting other people come between you and them, because they still feel like there's hope here. I don't feel I deserve to be happy. So this person doesn't feel like they deserve to be happy here. And that's only because of their pride and their ego here. That's the reason why. Okay, they're still a little fragmented here under the I regret letting others come between us. That's fragmentation here. But they flew off with somebody else with those wings on their back. They did, and they was chained to the situation with the number 27, hoping that it would work out. With the number 2 and 7 is 9, talking about they would hope and wish that things would have worked out with the other person. But now they're feeling fragmented in the energy with the moon, crescent moon above their their head there, making moon magic spells there, with love and hope and desire there. Okay. I have so many mistakes in the past, and the biggest one was giving up on us. But they gave up on us because they couldn't make you their queen, because they just wasn't ready to commit here. They wasn't ready to commit here. Starting your serenity here. This is declaring freedom. You broke free from the demons, the monsters, the entities, the fate versus the free will. And you got free will here when you chose to go toward your joy here, under your beloved, under your benefactor, and also under the muse here. Like you found something else amusing, something else inspired you to go forth to your destiny, to your goal, to something that was more serving for you in the energy. All right, so let's talk about it. This was the envious gluttony. They was glutton here under the teacher to teach you a lesson, or to teach themselves a lesson, or to teach somebody or the different folks that's in their life, because these people don't like themselves, is what it tells me. These people was a competition, and how could you? So they always look with a destitute type of mindset. I told you, you come in with the abundance, and you enter with your affirmations, standing strong, about having infinite things and abundance coming to you effortlessly in your energy, and setting boundaries of positive as well as void and negative energy around you, and protecting your energy in this energy as well. So yeah, that's what they're talking about, you guys. That is what they're on the how and the his and the things that are funny. It might not be funny to you, but it might be funny to somebody else. Or it might have was funny to others when it was happening to you. But now that the tables is turned, it's not so funny anymore. Okay, that's what I'm getting underneath the shopping, the things you love to shop for, especially when it's not your money. You want to shop for other people's money, but when you got to spend the money, you might not want to spend it on the things that you would if it was your money. But as long as it's somebody else's money, you are willing to spend. Okay, you are worth someone more than I can give you right now. The reason why you are worth someone more than they can give you right now, because they've gave all that they have to someone else. They gave everything that they needed for themselves to someone else. Under that serving something else, under that Six of Cups, under that nostalgic, under being on this hamster wheel here, under I don't like you, but they don't like you, but they still find the time to watch you under that wheel, round and round the clock, round and round that wheel, round and round your block, round and round your job, round and round wherever you may be, keeping a track of what you doing, because they don't have nothing of their own. They just they made it like they told us from the beginning. And I'm gonna read that because somebody might have not got that, and I'm gonna read that for somebody here, because they telling me somebody might need to hear this. This is from Spirit. If you didn't catch the first one, this came from Spirit in the first message, and it got cut off, and I apologize for that. But I did come back so I could give you the rest of the message. There's only one you, and you have a unique path and a special purpose. You're supposed to have specific experiences in this world and meet certain people, but then it is up to you how you live, how awake you choose to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Don't compare yourself to others. It's easy to think a person is happier just because their outside looks good according to society standards. But you can't know everyone's internal experiences. Compare yourself only to your past self. See how far you've come, and don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you. That's how you get successful and find happiness. Want what you have now, or not what someone else has. We love you immensely, and know your journey ahead is sparkling with miracles and wondrous things. Trust. Loving you forever and ever. Okay? That was from Spirit. If I didn't give you that message, that was your message from Spirit as well when we came in. So like I said, this was a message for somebody. They wanted to talk, but you are definitely the right way right now. You are on the right path. You are going toward home. You are not following that rabbit down the rabbit hole right now. Learning to create what you desire right now, and not what somebody else is desiring for you, because somewhere along the line you've investigated some things that didn't serve you. And the investigate is here, looking closely and asking questions and thinking before acting here. Thinking before you act. Sometimes, like I told you, a woman that finds peace instead of revenge can never be bothered. You can't be bothered here. You won't let them bother you. You can't let them bother you here under this jealous and gluttony. They jealous of your abundance. They jealous of what was yours or rightfully yours. And they wanted it because they didn't have it. But at the same time, they're going to pay for it at the same time. So if you are liking the how and the his, the no and just, the things that you love to shop for, as well as the things that are funny, may you subscribe, like, share, hit that bell notification along with the thumbs up. Namaste. No. No, I didn't tell you at all. If you haven't subscribed, I'm sorry, you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, share, hit that bell notification along with, if you would like to get your own personal reading with me, Miss Shine Light 7 TV, coaching, mentoring, as well as support. May you subscribe, like, share again, as well hit that thumbs up. And namaste. Now must go.